Back to this blast in northern Gaza. What is clear is that there are and will be many, many casualties as a result. The president and everyone on down have made very clear that they are urging Israelis to minimize civilian casualties as much as possible. Is it clear at this point that that is not happening, that civilian casualties are not being minimized?
If you're asking about that specific explosion, I don't know. I don't have any context.
General, but also with that.
As I've said repeatedly, MJ, I mean, we're not going to react to every event in real time, but we've certainly recognized that civilians have been hurt, civilians have been killed to the tune of many thousands, that infrastructure has been damaged by these airstrikes. We recognize that. We observe that, and we're not accepting of any single civilian death in Gaza. They're all tragedies, and we continue to work and will continue to work with the Israelis about the need to respect human life and to try to limit civilian casualties. What I said yesterday, though, needs to be repeated. That unlike Russia and Ukraine, and unlike what Hamas did on the 7th of October, the killing of civilians is not a war aim of Israel. I'm not denying that it's happening. Now, of course it is, and it's tragic. But it's not the goal of Israeli forces to go out and deliberately take innocent civilian life, and they have tried to make efforts to minimize that.
But would you go as far as to say that Israel is not successfully minimizing civilian casualties in Gaza?
I would say is what I said to you before. It's obvious to us that they are trying to minimize.
Secretary Blinken said today that U.S. officials are in close communication with Americans who are stuck in Gaza, wanting to leave, phone calls, emails, via WhatsApp. What exactly is being communicated to those Americans in those messages?
Well, I'd refer you to the State Department to speak to that more specifically than me here at the NSC, but as we understand it, it's to keep them informed about our efforts to try to get them out and to make sure that they know that we're not tiring and that we're gonna keep trying to do that.
But do you have specific guidance on where they should go, who
I
they
don't.
should call?
You got to talk to the State Department about that. They're the ones in direct contact.